If you guys do know that CBS has made Hunter Biden the victim.
Oh, that's sad.
Hunter Biden is coming out with a memoir entitled Beautiful Things, named after his niece's feet. Oh. And what? Oh. Am I wrong?
It's very true.
It's very true. We can put up sources. They'll take the video down.
At louderwithcrowder.com.
Yeah, we won't put up the video. It's actually a crime. And earlier this week, he did 2 CBS interviews to promote the book.
Did you say you and your dad talk every night?
Every night, yeah.
No. If it's possible to pull the politics out of it, I'm left with tremendous sympathy for a family that has been ripped and wounded by this. I mean, no matter how good a parent you are or how bad a parent you are, this can happen to your family, and we're seeing it play out in very public detail.
Yeah, it's absolutely true.
If it helps him get better, I'm sure Joe Biden's all for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a father.
He's got family support for sure.
He came to my apartment one time, and this is when he was still in office, as vice president. And so he kind of ditched his Secret Service, figured out a way to get over to the house. And I said, what are you doing here? He said, honey, what are you doing? I said, Dad, I'm fine. He said, you're not fine.
So he calls his adult son honey.
I refer to Stephen as sweetie.
My dad called me sugar tits. Oh, did he? So, and of course, CBS grilled him hard with the questions.
And then there's this. In 2014, the younger Biden took a job on the board of a Ukrainian energy company, Burisma Holdings, at a time when his father, who was then vice president, had an active role in U.S. policy toward Ukraine. It raised eyebrows at the time, but by the 2020 elections, Hunter Biden was the center of a political firestorm.
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. He wasn't dishonorably.
Cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president. Once you became vice president, he made a fortune in Ukraine, in China, in Moscow,
that is simply
and various
not
other places.
True.
Looking back, did you make a mistake taking a spot on that board?
No, I don't think I made a mistake in taking a spot on the board.
In October 2020, a New York Post article said that emails purportedly showing shady dealings in Ukraine by Hunter Biden were found on a laptop computer that he supposedly left in a Delaware repair shop in 2019. The details were sketchy at best. And last month, a declassified intelligence report said that before the election, the Russians had launched a smear campaign against Joe Biden and his family.
It does not specifically talk about your laptop.
Yeah.
Was that your laptop?
I don't know.
I know, but
I really don't know.
Okay.
The answer is.
You don't know yes or no if the laptop
I don't have
was
any
yours.
idea. I have no idea.
So could have been yours.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
And you didn't drop off a laptop to be repaired in Delaware?
Not that I remember at all.
Well, you were on crack.
So, yeah, we'll see.
I could have been wanting more crack and sold it.
Yeah, who knows? Not that I remember.
I'm sorry, that last line, we'll see? Like,
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Are you finding out with the general public? Like, gosh, I really want to see the end of this story. I have no idea how it goes.
Yeah,
I'll be tuning in.
It's not like they already exposed it and everybody pretended it didn't happen. Yeah, we'll see how it worked 6 months ago.
The specific details from the New York Post are sketchy.
Twitter censored the New York Post story on Hunter's laptop. We all know that.
Yeah.
Claiming it was it was hacked information. Somebody's not on the ball, and it's not me.
We made a total mistake with New York Post. We corrected that within 24 hours.
I hate his face.
It was not to do with the content. It was to do with the hacked materials.
This is just some weird wormhole we all kind of fell into for this, right? Well, it took actually 2 weeks for Twitter to get them back up and running.
It's crazy. And also, the guy who owns Twitter looks like he only grants evil wishes.
It's true.
Former VP Joe Biden got a Ukraine prosecutor fired to protect Hunter. Did you guys know that? That's another fact.
I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they walked out to the press conference and I said, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, what, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
Oh, blackmail.
Yeah.
Solid.
Nice. Let's see if they take the term blackmail out of context.
I love how these elitists talk about the $1 billion as though it's theirs. It's ours. It's our money.
It is
He
our
talks
money.
like he's got a checkbook. You know, he's
yeah, it's not taxpayer money.
a tough guy.
I like how he builds himself up as though he isn't just the vice president at that time, right? One of the most least consequential positions in the U.S. government, other than you could be president soon if something bad happens. That's about it.
Just in case, guy.
And who knew something did?
It's terrible.
It is amazing, though, that he just says that, and essentially the story is, like you said, talk to the real guy.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it.
Well, and unless we forget, Donald Trump was accused of committing a crime by doing what he did on camera.
Right.
Literally.
It's
and Trump didn't do it.
It's an amazing thing.
Right. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hunter also had texts about FaceTiming naked with someone who is allegedly to have been 14 and close to him. We won't say who exactly. I already did. But you can do your own research. They tried to slander Tony Bublinsky's eyewitness accounts of Hunter's Ukraine dealings as Russian disinformation.
Joe Biden at a public debate referencing Russian disinformation when he knows he sat face to face with me, that I was traveled around the world with his son and his brother. To say that and associate that with my name is absolutely disgusting to me.
I've heard Joe Biden say that he's never discussed business with Hunter. That is false. I was introduced to Joe Biden by Jim Biden and Hunter Biden. At my approximately hour-long meeting with Joe that night, we discussed the Biden's history, the Biden's family business plans with the Chinese, with which he was plainly familiar, at least at a high level. On May 13, 2017, I received an email concerning allocation of equity, which says 10% held by H for the big guy. In that email, there's no question that H stands for Hunter, big guy for his father, Joe Biden.
Is he dead yet?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet?
I think Biden keeps forgetting to have him killed. He means to.
It
just slips his mind.
Not quite as quick
dementia.
as the Clintons, you know.
Did ask him why he banged. Now, I want to put this more diplomatically. Dead brother's wife.
Beau's death shook the entire Biden family. But the way Hunter dealt with his grief made headlines when he began dating his brother's widow.
After Beau died, you started a romantic relationship with Hallie, his widow.
It's biblical. Come on,
When
man.
the news of that broke, how did people look at you?
Poorly.
I think people were confused.
Disgusted.
And I understand that.
Horrified.
I mean, I really do. To me, it's not something that is difficult to explain because it came out of a real overwhelming grief that we both shared. And
overwhelming urge to do
we were
horrible things.
Together and trying to do the right thing. And that grief turned into a hope for a love that maybe could replace what we lost.
Yes, you had sex to replace your dead brother.
Got it.
Totally makes sense.
Here's for you, bro. My understanding that you're single now?
Come on, man.
This is like wedding.
What are you doing?
This is like Wedding Crashers. Just crash the funeral.
Yeah. Hey, is that my relative's wife? Here's what they didn't tell you. He cheated on her with a stripper and had a kid with her, confirmed with a paternity test. Anyway, so conclusion, in my opinion. Obviously, addiction is terrible and a crippling disease. As you know, I am an addict. But the media is trying to ignore the serious crimes alleged by handing Hunter a free victim card. So why don't you comment? Maybe you disagree with me.
Yeah.
I doubt you do, because I'd love to hear you stand up for him.
Disagrees with
We actually forgot the best part. He accidentally smoked Parmesan cheese.
You know, I spent more time on my hands and knees,
a lot of crackheads
picking
are on their
through
knees.
rugs, smoking anything that even remotely resembled crack cocaine. I probably smoked more Parmesan cheese than anyone Anyone that you know, I'm sure.
He's like, this is relatable, right? You just smoke stuff you find in your rug.
Yeah.
Parmesan
As
cheese,
one does.
right? Am I right?
Come on, you've been there. Come on. What, no? All right.
Next question.
You know, I am in recovery and an addict, so I do really feel for Hunter here, and I was actually surprised to learn there are a lot of addicts.
Wait, do you guys smell that?
I do.
It smells like a smoked Gouda.
I asked them not to do that.
It's no laughing matter.
Yeah, it's not funny.
That smoking cheese thing is just it's a big problem. Wait in on. Wait,
Did you guys hear that?
Always.
What is going on? Seriously, guys. It's my second show. What? It's not okay.
Wow.
Those Colombians.
Guys. Never okay.
I know they've been smuggling the cheese in here, and I've asked them not to.
Every time.
We aren't here, you know. We're supposed to have a rusty hardened Photoshop, is that right?
I don't
Where's
have one here.
Brendan?
I thought that was supposed to happen. Yeah.
Did Brendan not?
Can someone please find Brendan? We're supposed to have a rusty hardened Photoshop. This is
What?
Any you guys seen Brendan anywhere?
I saw someone doing something in the bathroom.
Bathroom. Okay.
Get out! I'm in the bathroom!
yeah, Brendan.
It's occupied!
Man, I knew that's what happened to his arm.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.